What is up, legends? Back with another video, another Pokemon card hunt, and we're gonna go check out Walmart here on hopefully the restock day. I see no reason why Walmart would not restock Pokemon cards every single week from now up until Christmas, so I'm pretty hopeful that we'll find something. Hopefully we can find something really good. And yeah, if it's your first time here, my name is Luke, and after 20 years, I got back into collecting Pokemon cards to chase that feeling of nostalgia from my childhood. So I hope you'll come along the journey with me by hitting that subscribe button below. But let's go. Actually got these new binders that are pretty cool. All right, got the lunchbox. All right, so we did hit the restock. A few good stuff there, but I think I want to check out the other Walmart, see if we can find anything better. All right, here we go. Excuse me. And nice, we got even more of these. I was very tempted to grab the Charizard Restroom box, but I still have one that I haven't even opened yet. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on it this time, even though it's tough, but there's so many good stuff that's coming out these days that I have to really save my money for the stuff that I really actually want. But let's keep moving. I think we'll check out Barnes & Noble next. Well, up at the front, I did see some 3-pack blisters for Fusion Strike, and I think some other sleeved blisters, but yeah, nothing I'm quite interested in right now. But that's okay. Even though we didn't find much today, we'll find something to open up back at home. All right, legends. Well, we actually hit some pretty good restocks today. Like I said, nothing that I was interested in buying today. You know, I got to save my budget. There's still some pretty cool things coming out, like VMAX Climax and all that I want to make sure that I can preserve my budget for. But don't worry, we do have something to open up today. We got this Flareon Evolution tin. These are some pretty cool tins. I actually got a great deal on this. I only paid $15 for this on the Whatnot app. Now, they're usually about $20, so like I said, you can find some great deals on Whatnot. And if you're not familiar, it's basically an app that features live streamed auctions where you can bid on things like Pokemon cards and often get a pretty great deal. Now, the unique thing is that, you know, most of the time you're buying single cards or single packs, but one of the few sellers that I know of is the Breaking Bangers that I got this from, and they actually sell sealed product. So you should definitely check out the Breaking Bangers. I'll link to them in the description below. And do me a favor, when you do, be sure and type in their chat. Just say that Legend of Luke sent you. And yeah, I'm super appreciative to them. And by the way, if you sign up for the Whatnot app, make sure you use my link in the description below as well to get a $10 credit towards your first purchase on there. But yeah, super excited to open this up. And also, we got some trades that I did recently. I'm excited to show those to you. All right, so before we get to this, let me show you some of the trades I made recently at a recent trade day local meetup. So I like to get some unique things that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise very easily. So actually a kid traded me this Snorlax. This is actually not a vintage Snorlax. It's actually an XY promo from kind of the Evolutions era. So I thought this was pretty cool, especially that it has the Galaxy foil pattern. I traded an Eternatus V and a Flying Pikachu VMAX for this, so I thought that would be cool to add to my Snorlax page. Next, we got two things from this trade. Got Dratini. This is I believe this is, let's see, what is this? Neo Destiny, I believe. And as first edition, of course, you know I love Dragonite, and being in the evolution line, I just had to have this. Not necessarily my favorite artwork in the world, but you know, just gotta have it. It's a great, that's first edition as well. So we got this along with our Aerodactyl. And let's look at this. This is pretty great. Definitely needing this for my Fossil collection. I don't have very many of the hollows from Fossil yet. But yeah, it's honestly in great condition. You can see a white dot at the top. So there is some whitening around it a little bit, but very minimal. And I would be tempted to say this is near mint. If it weren't for maybe, if you look kind of right here, there's actually a little scratch where you can actually see the hollow foil bleeding through. So it's probably light plated near mint. It's pretty close. You guys have to let me know what you think in the comments below, but super excited. I always enjoy getting some vintage cards from my trades, and it's cool that I actually have some stuff that's valuable enough to be able to get that. So what did I trade for this? I traded several things. I know there were a few shinies in there. There was an Eldegoss also from Eevee Heroes. This girl really loves Eldegoss, so that was pretty cool that I was able to trade all those things for these two cards. And then I've also been wanting this card for a long time, Jesse and James, one of the few full art trainers that I really enjoy. And of course this is a banned card, but not that that matters anymore. But yeah, I was able to trade this one for two cards in my childhood collection, Charmander and Charmeleon. And you know, we were trying to get up to the actual value of it, so I actually had some loose packs. I traded a bit of Vivid Voltage and Battle Styles. You know, I probably overdid it a little bit on the value that I gave for this, but I could tell that this person was kind of reluctant to get rid of this, so I was happy to trade something a little bit higher value for this. So that's awesome. And then really excited about this one. Got the Celebi V from Fusion Strike, the alt art. I honestly didn't expect I'd be able to get any alt arts from this set this fast, but if you've been following my channel, I'm not really that excited about opening Fusion Strike, but this was one of the cards that I wanted, so excited to be able to buy these singles and in this case trade for it. And this one is the cheapest. It's actually surprisingly cheap, so I was able to trade an Umbreon VMAX and the Gold Turf Field Stadium for this. So I think it's worth about $40-ish. You'll be able to see the exact value on the screen though. But yeah, I'm super stoked that I already have this. It's a beautiful artwork. And then a card that I hadn't had yet. There we go, Charizard V. Of course, this is from the Champions Path ETB, but I kind of missed that era, and Champions Path ETBs are not the cheapest anymore. I know some people prefer to keep promo cards like this in the plastic, and I'm certainly glad that the person who traded me this did, but I think I'm going to open this actually from the plastic because I like to be able to sleeve it up, put it in a top loader potentially. And it's a Charizard, so I think that this is going to hold its value pretty well over time, especially now that those ETBs are a little bit harder to get, a little more expensive. So yeah, let's take a look at the condition real quick. He had a few copies, so I was able to trade my Rainbow Sydney, and this guy really liked Bidoof, so I had a little Bidoof that was just worth like 30 cents. Wow, the back looks immaculate. Yeah, so again, he had a few copies, so I was able to kind of pick out what I thought looked like the best. It's a little hard to tell sometimes looking in the plastic, but man, look at that. I feel like this could be 10 material. So let's not play around with it too much, but I did want to be able to see it unsleeved, and it really actually looks beautiful. It's a card that I didn't know I would like as much as I do now that I see it in person. So anyway, those are all the trades that I made recently. Again, I always recommend trading as a way to build your collection in a very affordable way, because you don't always like all the pulls that you get, but someone else might like those pulls. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up some Pokemon cards here. We've opened up all of these tins before, but of all of them, I definitely love the Flareon one the most. It's my favorite of the Kanto evolutions, and it used to be my favorite of all time, but I have kind of transitioned to enjoy Espeon a little bit more. Pop it out there and see the condition. I do see a little silvering maybe on the edge, but I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Centering's not bad overall. The bottom's a little thin. Yeah, this side's thin too. I don't know. I guess the centering's not great. Corners, got a little white spot up there. The corners are not perfectly cut or anything, but it's a great card. I'll have to see if it's any better than the one I already have. Just got some penny sleeves left. All right, for anyone who wants this, there's the Flareon code card. And we got, of course, Evolving Skies, Chilling Reign, Battle Styles, and Sword and Shield. Let's go ahead and start with Battle Styles, my least favorite of these. And we got, looks like a backwards code card, so good thing I opened it that way. Starting off on the Fighting Energy, which is appropriate for this set. Single Strike Energy. B Sharp Minor, Single Strike Scroll of Scorn, the plushy Zubat, which is a cool artwork actually, Spearow, Fomantis, Galarian Mr. Mime, Ball Toy, Galarian Mr. Rhyme, cool, I'll take that. Oh, and I see some shine. Oh, I see some shine. Oh my goodness, what could this be? Whoa, wow, look at that. Tapu Koko VMAX, the Rainbow Rare. That is pretty cool. Was not expecting that. Huh. And again, it's not a card that I'm necessarily the most fond of, but hey, it's still a win because, as you see, I got some pretty great trades from cards that I didn't really necessarily want to hold on to, but somebody else is going to want this. I'm pretty certain of it. So, go ahead and sleeve them up. Get our hit pile going over here. All right, let's move on to Sword and Shield. I was thinking that Battle Styles pack felt pretty solid. Code card. We got the Water, Energy Switch, Galarian Leone, Galvantula, Hate Spiders, Lulu, Clebopus, Skorupi, Yamper, Quit Yampering, Goldeen, Galarian Obstagoon, and Whimsicott. Okay. Move on to Chilling Reign. I would love to get something great from this pack. Boom. Starting off on Metal Gear Solid, Drizzile, Dynatree Hill, Justified Gloves, Blitzel, Quillfish, Galarian Slowpoke, the Boxing Octopus, Weedle, Hatena, and a Volcarona. Nothing we were looking for there. So maybe we got our only good hit from these packs, but hopefully not. Let's hope for some last pack magic, because Evolving Skies is one of my favorite sets from this year. I'd love to get some good stuff here. Right, another backwards code card. Make you work for it a little bit. Alright guys, here we go. Let's see what we get. Water. Zinnia's Resolve. Dream Ball. Vigoroth. Psyduck. Timpole. Woobat. Bagon. Scraggy. Reverse Holo. Ampharos. Cool. And a wishy-washy. This was a very wishy-washy opening for the last few, but hey, can't complain. We got what I believe is, yep, as a secret rare. And plus our little promo card here in our trades. So yeah, can't complain at all about that. Well, again, don't forget to get your $10 credit towards the Whatnot app using my link in the description below. And if you like Pokemon card hunts and openings, I think you'll want to check out one of these videos on screen next and subscribe so you can come along the journey with me. And lastly, I want to let you know that no matter what you've done in your past, God loves you and He has an awesome plan for your life. I'll catch you next time.